Hi guys, so today we're making this super fast, super chunky, gorgeous hat. So if you want to see how it's made or make it yourself, just follow along with me in this tutorial. Just a quick reminder that the pattern for this tutorial could be found in the description below. The things you'll need are your hook, your scissors, tapestry needle, measuring tape, and your yarn. This yarn is a Bernat Chunky, I believe it's called the Bernat Soft Chunky. I'll put it up here for you because my dog ate the label and I don't have it. I do know that this is the color brass and it's a size 6. And I also know that it calls for a 8mm. Wait, did I tuck it in here? Get out. Did I? Maybe I... What is this? Oh, maybe I want something, huh? This yarn is old, guys. So if it had a look, sweepstakes closed by February 26, 2021. If I did win anything, it's over for me. I ain't winning. I'm not getting it. Yeah, anyways, I thought it was a label, but it's not. So I forgot what I was saying, but I think I was saying that this is the color brass. It's a size 6. It calls for an 8mm hook, and you guys know usually I just go ahead and downsize the hook a few sizes, but this time I'm gonna use this size because it is literally Christmas Day and I'm still making gifts. So we gonna go big. We are gonna go big. We're gonna chain to 12 inches. Because our hat with an unfolded brim is going to be, actually we're going to chain to 12.5 inches. I also want to mention that you should probably get a stitch marker also. I have my 12.5 inches, and then I have my 2 turning stitches, and it's 29 stitches for me. That got me to 12.5 inches. Going to the 3rd stitch from the hook, I go through the back notch. I just prefer it that way. And single crochet. Single crochet 2 stitches, excuse me. Do a half double crochet for the next 2 stitches. And then do a double crochet all the way down. We've got our foundation chain double crocheted up, and now we're ready to go to the next row. So the next row, we're gonna do a double crochet, but in the back loop only. I'll show you what I mean by that, but we're gonna go to the back loop only, and we're gonna stop 4 stitches away from the end. I'll do a few stitches of back loop only with you, and then I'm gonna go ahead and crochet up the rest, and I'll meet you back once we're 4 stitches away from the end. So you're just gonna go through the back loop of each and every stitch for the entire project, actually, back loop only. So go ahead and crochet your back loop only, and I'll meet you back here 4 stitches away from the end. We're 4 stitches away from the end of the row, and I forgot to tell you this from the beginning, but you can put a stitch marker at the 4th stitch just so it'll help you, but I'll show you that going back down. On this next stitch, you're going to do a half double crochet, You're going to do another half double crochet on the following stitch in the back loop only still. You're going to do a single crochet in the back loop only of that second to last stitch. And then you're going to do a single crochet through both loops of the last stitch on the row. So make sure you're going through both loops and not the back loop only. Chain 1, turn your work. Through this first stitch, you're going to go through both loops as a single crochet. For that second stitch, you're going to do a single crochet through the back loop only. For that third stitch, you're going to do a half double crochet through the back loop only. For that fourth stitch, you're going to do a half double crochet through the back loop only. And this is where you will place your stitch marker to let you know that you'll start your decrease here. So let me show you. This is 100% optional. You don't have to use a stitch marker. It's not necessary, but for demonstration purposes, we'll put that stitch marker there to let us know. Once we come back up and we hit that stitch, we'll know that that's our half double crochet. So go ahead and double crochet in the back loop only of each loop going down, and we'll meet back here to go back up. We reached the end of this row. I chain 2 and I'm gonna go back up, and once I reach this stitch marker, I'm gonna come back to you. So I'm gonna go up with a double crochet through the back loop only. I'm at my stitch marker now. This is where we do the half double crochet for 2 stitches, so let's do that. Single crochet in the back loop for 1 stitch, and single crochet through the entire stitch for that last stitch on the row. Chain 1, turn your work, single crochet in that first loop through the whole thing, single crochet through the back loop only, do a half double crochet through the back loop only, do a half double crochet in the next stitch in the back loop only. Move your stitch marker up so that you can remember where you were. Now you're gonna do double crochets all the way down the row. When you reach the end, do double crochets all the way back up the row until you reach your stitch marker. Once you reach your stitch marker, you're going to do 2 half double crochets in the back loop only of those stitches. Then you're going to do a single crochet in the back loop only, and then a single crochet through both loops of that last stitch. So just repeat that pattern back and forth until your work measures about 18 inches relaxed and about 22 inches stretched. Once we have that, we'll meet back up to close our hat. My work now measures about 18 inches. Well, 18 inches exactly, but stretched, it measures 23 inches. We're gonna go ahead and sew this up because it is big enough to fit an adult's head. You get your tapestry needle, find your tail, and just make a long enough tail so that you can, you'll have enough to sew the hat down the seam and sew up the crown.
So I'm gonna knot this last stitch that I finished. Take your tapestry needle and weave it in around the crown. Once you come out the other end, you can pull your hat taut. Then you weave your yarn through the opposite end of your crown. Once you've done that, we're gonna go down the seam and sew it up. I prefer to close seams with my crochet hook, so I took off my darning needle and I'm gonna go ahead and crochet the seams up with a single crochet. So I'm gonna go through the front loop of the stitch closest to me and the back loop of the stitch furthest away. And do a single crochet in the front loop of the stitch closest to me and the back loop of the stitch furthest away all the way down. My seam is sewed up. We're gonna go ahead and weave in this end, and we have another end that we have to weave in, and we're done. And your 1 hour beady chunky hat is done. I hope you guys liked it. It would really look cute with a ball up here, but I don't know if this yarn would puff right. We gonna try it. I've never used one of these before. I've always just wrapped the yarn around my fingers and used my fingers as a pom pom maker. Let's see what we have here. All right, insert A to B, make 2-part, block this one. Okay, I think that's done. I think step 1 is done. Open the top arm of the Pom Pom Maker. Okay. It's pretty wobbly, but okay. Wrap the yarn around. Let's put us a tail there, I guess. We wrap it this way. Close it, open the second part, and start all over. So it says use your hands to lock the maker and then start cutting. So I guess you insert your scissors there. Just be careful, cause hey, no, they don't want to cut. All right, let's try some other scissors. Be careful that you do not hurt yourself. You cut both sides. So you make a knot in the middle. Make sure you have a long enough string so that you can attach it to your hat also. A trick from me whenever I'm doing any type of pom-pom or tying anything I don't want to come apart, I double wrap it before pulling the strings. And then I do that again. And I promise you, baby, this thing is not gonna come loose. Okay. Now it's time to see what job we did. Oh, look at that. How do we take it out of there? Oh, how cute. Okay, all right. Okay, that was so damn cute. Aw. All right. Oh my gosh, it's so adorable. I am really getting a kick out of this. I love this. This is adorable. Now you just go ahead and fluff out your... I don't even really have to do any mate. Oh, guys, look at the pom-pom. This is making me so excited. So I just have to clip a few little pieces, nothing too crazy. I love this. Oh, yes, I love it so much. Well, now we must attach our pom-pom. So go in with your crochet hook. Come through there. Grab one tail, pull it through, and then go in on the opposite side. Grab your opposite tail, pull it through. Your pom-pom is attached, and we're gonna go up under here and just tie it up. The same way we tie the pom-pom to secure the middle of it, we're gonna secure it to the hat that way. And again, this baby is not going anywhere. Weave in your ends. Well, now, this is it. Next time, I probably do a bigger pom-pom by just wrapping it more than twice or 3 times. I'll probably give it about 6 rounds. But anyway, I love the hat. The pom-pom looks a little small for the hat, but it's still beautiful. I love it, and I'm sure the person I made it for is gonna love it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you next time.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up as well as subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video.